Hey there, and welcome in to this late night reading. My name is E.T., and I'm an intuitive tarot reader, as well as Reiki master, and I own a magic shop. Well, I think it's magic, but really it's just a bunch of flowers and crystals and stuff. Stuff to get your energy right. So that's what we're going to see and tap into tonight. Collective energy. In the pre-shuffle, I noticed some themes around perhaps career. Okay. But we'll see. And what we're just going to take a look at is your goals in the first position, your obstacles in the second, and how you may overcome those obstacles. I don't often use tarot because I like the imagery and the words that oracle cards provide. But tonight I felt called to pull some tarot. So let's just see how we do. Passage again. Interesting. In the same first spot again. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Happiness at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Just gonna get another 3 of these animal cards. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull them face down. They'll be our sort of advice on the situation before we clarify with tarot. Okay? Just because spirit is that good. Oop. Well, that came out for a reason, so lay a solid foundation. And it came out at 222. So maybe this is regarding 222 adding up to 6 regarding some sort of family foundation or foundation with a home, a literal foundation. With family being here, passage with these big stones. Okay, maybe that's where our focus is, but let's just do a little bit more. Oh, okay. I saw it, but that's okay. Okay. And I'll put timestamps in so you can speed this up if you don't want to see all the shuffling. But let's just go ahead and get started then. So, in your goals, in this, let me see which one is over there. In your goals, in the first position, okay, and this is all regarding your happiness in some way. 333 on the timer. Happiness belongs to you. It is your divine right. Don't know where that came from, but it's the truth. Okay? Oh, you might be receiving some quick message or some quick news regarding your happiness, but your goal here is some sort of passage. You're reflecting on how you will move forward after perhaps some sort of trial. But it looks like a beautiful land of opportunity ahead of you. Okay. Tell us about these standing stones. There seems to be wisdom with 4, with this being a 40, 4 being a very divine number, points on the cross, suits in a deck. All kinds of things, but I'm just running a blank. But either way, it just, the fact that she's wearing red starting at that sort of base chakra energy. And she's connected herself with this stone to seek wisdom, to ground herself as she looks out. Not a very happy card to come out. This is death. And it might take me a second to sort of get my bearings on this deck because it doesn't have words on it, first of all. But the imagery is just absolutely beautiful, even with it being death. And it came out in reverse, but I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it in reverse, but I want you to see, like, the drama in this photo. And what I get from this is it looks like, even because the way that the death is given a skull with no human features to recognize, and the way that it's just staring forward after it's literally trampled this man with no regard, it seems like, no emotion. It seems like it was a job. That sounds really strange. I don't know where that came from, but it seems like this was a job that needed to just be done. And death isn't always a bad thing. Death after death comes rebirth. So what I'm thinking with it coming in reverse here, and I asked about these standing stones, it makes me wonder, how long have you been standing there contemplating your passage? Are you delaying the death of an old version of you, or life as you know it, because there's stability there? Because it might be tragic to walk away from what you know, especially if this has to do with family, being in the obstacle position. Okay. Wow, okay. So with standing stones, ooh, even with the, I didn't notice that before, but SS stood out to me in this card, standing stones, and I immediately felt like I even heard the ringing of a ship bell, like the SS was about to embark on a journey. And then the next thing that I saw was the T coming right after it, the fact that it's ST, standing stones. Saint. Whatever journey you are meant to embark on, but you're fearful of embarking on because there might not be stability, or you might not be able to see the way forward, with Saint kind of jumping out at me randomly. It seems like this journey may involve water, right? But either way, it's protected. It's divinely led. Excuse me. Let's see. Do we need one more? One more on standing stones. What is the goal? A safe passage, obviously, in this journey would be the goal. To release yourself from whatever is holding you from this death and then ultimate rebirth. Obviously, with family being here and your obstacle, it has to do something with perhaps a way of thinking, family members. I don't want to immediately go to that. Family property. But what is the goal What is the goal here? Yeah. The goal here, and emphasized by literally this card, is to say don't be like this guy who doesn't see this cup, this opportunity that is being presented to him, because he's not looking, because he's bored, he's apathetic, perhaps he's even asleep. But it's interesting that this is also a 4. Okay? And I said, what is your goal? And this came out in reverse. So it's to say to not miss out on this opportunity. You have 3 full cups here. Actually, it looks like there's 3 major sort of pillars here as well. Or stones, rather. But you have these 3 full cups. Don't miss this 4th opportunity here. Because you're standing fearing this next phase of death and rebirth. Okay? We're going to get to these at the end. Okay? Nope, okay, we're doing it now. Sweet results await. Okay, 11:22 when I said this. And wow, I didn't realize how long this message has gotten. I'm speaking sort of slow. Sorry, I'll speed this up. But with Beast Spirit here, this is a card that I saw come out. I didn't realize it's a 7, lucky number 7. But it says to you that sweet results await. Okay? And what I'm getting from this is, yes, sweet results, honey, like the obvious connections. But the connections here, look at the honeycomb, remind me of where this bee came from. And look, you can even see its sort of inner workings. This bee came from within that honeycomb. That's from where it was born, but that's also where it does its work. Or certain bees, right? What I mean to say is that whole hive relies on each other to collect their sweet results and share their sweet results. So this is encouraging you to say that while it may not be your family that you rely on during this new passage, this new journey that you're about to embark on, but there are others like you who will be connected to you, who will be divinely led to you, who will share this journey with you, and it will be sweet. The connection will be sweet. The results will be sweet. So this is encouraging you. Okay? I don't like to stick too long on the problem, especially when it's so obvious right here, and especially when it's such a sensitive topic. Okay? But let's just get a little bit of clarification around why or how family might be an obstacle to your passage. Okay, yeah. This is someone who is completely ignoring their intuition. Well, when it's in the upright, right? Completely ignoring their intuition. Completely closed off and blocked. Blinded by the thoughts in their head. Unable to make a decision. 1344. Not a great energy to be in. But for this to come out says that somebody in your family has placed you in this position. And for it to come out upside down with these sparkling, glimmering shimmers in the background give me the hope to say you have released yourself from this position. The moon is upside down. The moon represents mystery, 1414 on the clock. This situation is no longer a mystery to you. You are now using your intuition, and you are now freeing yourself from whatever the actual details of this circumstance with your family is. Okay? Or that is your current challenge, is to free yourself, is to use your intuition, is to find out the details so that there's no longer a mystery, and to let your guard down. Okay? Anything else here, family? So not moving forward in this or not overcoming this obstacle will prevent your healing in some way. Yeah. And you're new with the Judgment card here, your rebirth. This is literally what this is saying. You need to allow death to have this rebirth. And with the angel playing, I think that's Gabriel, right? Playing his trumpet, or an angel of resurrection and rebirth playing that bugle so prominently in this card, so dramatically and beautifully. And notice there's not much reflection in this one as there was in the last, more embossing. But anyway, this angel is so front and center because this is a divinely orchestrated event, whether you resist it or whether you flow with it. I guess that's to say. Yeah. And there are people who are reaching upwards and exalted, and there are people who are, woe is me, 1616 on the timer with their hand above their head. At least that's how it looks, right? So you can sort of choose which energy you want to be in, but it looks like if you're sitting here listening to this, and you've listened this far, good for you. Sorry, I'm speaking so slowly. If you've listened this far, then there's something here that resonated in terms of knowing that you need to, on an internal level, release this bond, this baggage, these thoughts, not trusting yourself, missing opportunities. Okay, because sweet results wait. So let's see here, let it shine. Yeah. You would not be able to see the moonlight. You would not be able to see the truth of the matter. You would not be able to appreciate fully the beauty of the resurrection and the beauty of what's coming in this new journey for you unless you embrace it and you let it shine completely. And with the peacock spirit, there's always a little bit of cockiness, right? A little bit of look at me. Even the way that they have to, like, or not have to, but the way that when the males mate and show off for the females, they like shake their feathers, shake their tail feathers, literally. That might be a fun song to go listen to and dance to. But with 46 adding to 10, this is a completion. Your heart opening up and showing who you really are is in some way, I believe, whoever is giving you resistance in this family situation, let's say it is a person and not a way of thinking or an old energy dynamic. Let's say it is a person. When you free yourself and when you embrace this new beginning, you are in some way, maybe because they have to watch you do it, you are in some way unlocking their heart as well. You're shining. They are living vicariously through your shining. And they will never tell you that, which is sad to say. But again, as you sort of step into this, it becomes part of your knowing. And we don't want to sit, excuse me. We don't want to sit in that, and that noise was confirmation to move on, to shake it up. Because we don't want to sit in that energy for long at all. We want to focus on what's coming. We want to focus on, if you could see this wizard's fingers, this wizard of the woods, his fingers. He is in deep focus on what he is manifesting. The magic and the healing energy that he's collecting to then put into whatever he's trying to create, whatever spirit has led him to heal, to create. Okay? So that's what you are being led to do in order to overcome this family obstacle, this dynamic, this person, whatever it may be, to put an end to this cycle and to find the people you're meant to be buzzing with and create sweet results with on this new journey the advice is to focus. All you have to do to overcome the obstacle is to focus on the new journey. Let this fall by the wayside. I would never say that you should intentionally outshine anybody, but do not let anybody dim your shine as you step into your your new adventure. Okay? And as you focus on that, and as you plan what that might look like, as you dream and imagine what that might look like, and focus on the fine details of it, more and more of it coming into clearer alignment, clearer picture for you, you'll find that just vibrating at that frequency will send a buzz, send a message out to the universe that, hey, this person is ready for not only their journey, but what I'm getting is like their spiritual support, their soul tribe, their people who their hive. So focus. Focus on happiness just became very obvious to me. Focus on luck. Ooh, 2 sevens. I didn't know that was... Oh, these are 2 different decks, but okay. Number 7. I'm really lucky. Lucky, divinely orchestrated happiness and sweetness in this overall energy once you move out of past and free yourself from this family issue. But we're not focusing on that anymore. We are focusing on the beautiful next part, 222, as I say this, on the creation. So what is it that we're focusing on? What is this new journey about? What else? Because that's not... I don't understand. Oh, okay. But what else? What is this? Ah, okay. That's what I was thinking. So... yeah, and then with the Ten of Wands at the bottom. So we had the Tower come out, 222, or 255, wow, as I'm saying this. It's getting late, guys, I'm a little sleepy, I'm losing my words. But we had the Tower come out, and it came out sideways. So the Tower hasn't completely fallen, which is representing this resistance to moving forward in this new journey. And the reason this card came out, because what I said, what should you focus on? The reason this card came out, not upside down, because if you're here listening to this message and you've gotten this far, then you're not going to continue resisting this. You're just not with this knowledge, okay? You're not going to continue resisting this death and rebirth process. But this card came out to tell you that the Tower, or to sort of bring up for me and remind us that the Tower happens as a divinely orchestrated event. The Tower gets struck by lightning. That's how it becomes ablaze, and that's why people have to jump out to save themselves before it crumbles. Okay? So, all of that is to say that this was a divinely orchestrated event to protect you in some way, because you are focusing on what you want to create before the Tower strikes. You now have an awareness of what might happen should you stick around in this situation, or what is bound to happen, okay? And with an awareness of this, instead of focusing on it, you are encouraged to focus on what you want to bring into the rebirth and the newness after the Tower. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, there's no question. that you know what you want to bring into fruition. And that is stability, financial stability, wealth in, excuse me, not only just material ways, right? Wisdom. Wonderful. And again, this all has to do with putting down these 10 wands that are too heavy for you to continue to carry. Wow, look at that. And I was gonna say something, excuse me. I was gonna say something about this rabbit in the corner here, because he stuck out to me. A lucky rabbit. And how you're gonna be stepping into this lucky time of stability and being able to manifest material abundance. And then look what comes out. Now is a lucky time with rabbit spirit. And even the leaves. And the leaves, come on, that's crazy. It's just extra confirmation. And it's an abundant time with these babies here as well. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I also find it very interesting. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is the earth sign queen, right? But look at the headdresses here on these two wise beings, the Wizard of the Woods and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, it's about the energy, right? Adopting these energies, focusing on becoming the Queen of Pentacles, stepping into that power. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she had to go through all of the other numbers, I want to say, in the Pentacles. She had to do all of that work to get here. So she knows how to plan, she knows how to wait, she knows how to harvest, she knows how to execute all of those things. She has that wisdom, that's why she's the queen. She has that luck and support of the animal kingdom. So it's the planning that needs to be focused on here, because it is a lucky time and you have this awareness and this foresight of the tower that might be coming. So focus on what needs to be done to create your own stability in the future. You know how to plan, you know how to do those steps, especially if you are an earth sign listening to this reading. 2828, as I say that. And with that on the timer, I'll say, well, that's a pretty long message, but with happiness in the future, you're being encouraged to have strength, because it's a beautiful future. Focus on the happiness. Yeah, stability is coming, even though it's uncertain. So don't give up, don't retreat. You have a chance for renewal, so step into it and accept this new passage. Okay, accept this death and rebirth process, because happiness is what's here for you. I hope you found this message helpful. Have a wonderful night. If you liked it, please do like it, give a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, 2929.